It's here. It's here. Monkey.
Yeah, colobus monkey.
Colobus. Yeah, we've arrived at the exhibit center, which is closed today, but met a couple of guards here on the perimeter. And there's Shifero. And this is the exhibit center. They have a lot of animal specimens here, stuffed animals, skeletons, exhibits. And we're getting up toward the mountain, Adela, which is one of the peaks on Menegesha. Very pretty location, a little clearing, pine trees and junipers up here. And we did see a lot of farmers coming by with their cows and sheep and goats. They're not supposed to have the livestock in here. The guards keep them out most of the time, but there's no fence and they like the grazing, so they tend to penetrate into the forest. Beautiful day, blue sky, about 60 degrees, and huffing and puffing a little bit because it's over 9,000 feet here, and the air's a little bit thin, so as I come up the hill I definitely noticed the difference. Okay, we've gone with one of the guards in Shifero a little bit farther where we can get up in the farmland and see some of the mountains. This is one of the peaks called Aderi, and this is Mowgli. And the highest peak, Damocha, is behind this ridge here, on a high ridge. So this is still part of the Menegesha Forest, but it's out in the non-forested zone. And so I have a guard with me. He's camera shy today. Yes. Cows have been coming in here, but this replanting as well. This picture?
You see this one? This.
Yeah. What are you planting here?
Pinus radiata and Pinus patulus planted here.
Pine trees?
Yeah, pine trees.
Oh, the whole hill?
Yeah.
So this will be part of the forest. Very nice. So, when were these planted? Last year?
Yeah, this is last year. Yeah.
How fast do they grow here? How long will it be until they're big?
Sorry?
How fast do they grow? How quick?
It takes many years, about 15 to 20 years.
Until they're mature?
Yeah. To be harvested.
Mm-hmm. Will these be harvested, or is this forest just for preservation?
Just to conserve and to cultivate it.
Mm-hmm.
To cultivate. Because it is administrated under an enterprise.
Now the farms that you see over here on Aderi, is that teff?
No, it is sorghum.
Sorghum.
Yeah.
But it's very steep.
Yeah, it's very steep.
And I see rocks on top of Mowgli. What is the hill to the left of Mowgli? The rocky one?
The rocky,
the small one?
It is called Tulukurbesa.
Tulukurbecha?
Tulukurbesa, yeah.
Tulukurbesa.
Yeah.
Tulukurbesa.
Yeah.
That's a hard word. It's got a lot of rocks. Well, I think this is about as high as I'll be going today. The guards are eager to get back. I'm going to come back sometime and climb a little higher. The peaks are about 11,000 feet. Here we have some purple flower I don't know the name of, but this is the wild rose here, the kaga. And these are sorghum fields that grow up the mountain here very steeply to the top. Aderi, Mowgli, and the one I can't pronounce on the left. Some other wildflowers here, and this is a plantation where they're planting pine trees. So I guess this is as far as I'll get, but maybe I'll come back and climb Mowgli. That's my intention. Come back and do that next time, about 11,000 feet. So There's a good view here out into the plain. You can see the fields down below. It's a very pretty area. Very dry right now, still deep in the dry season.
Now I am recording the super forest. Now Mickey is coming downward. This
is the side road, Shifuro, to where?
yeah,
Which road does this go to?
this gone to Roge
Rugi.
forest block.
Nice. Moss. One, and Hulet. So this is my guide, Shifuro. What's your last name, Shifuro?
My last name is Menegesha.
Shifuro Legese.
Yeah.
And he's been guiding me today, but he's not normally a guide. He's actually an extension worker for the Menegesha Forest. Tell me a little bit about your work, what you do with the farmers here.
I'm teaching farmer about the use of forest and what the consequences come beyond the deforestation. And I'm doing the extension of forest.
Are you having some success here?
Yeah, we are going to apply the participatory forest management approach in this forest area. We are on the process to apply this new approach to this area.
Now, how long have you been here at Menegesha?
About 5 months.
Do you like it here?
Yeah, it's very good and very nice.
Yeah. Did you do this kind of work before Menegesha?
I didn't, but I were another place before. You know, Jibat.
Jibat?
Jibat forest.
Is it a forest? Yes.
I were there.
So what do you specialize in? Trees or animals, or which type of reforestation?
My profession.
Your specialty is trees?
Oh, my specialty is hygiene. I like more.
So you, so the different trees we talked about, there's the junipers here, the tset, and then there's in the lower elevations, the large trees are the Zigba, traditional tree.
Podocarpus, what we call
Podocarpus.
In lower elevation. Here we have seen junipers.
And some pines. You're planting pines. What kind of pines are you planting higher up? What are the Latin names?
Pines radiata and patula are here. They are not endemic. They are from another country. They come here, but there is indigenous trees here, like acacia.
Now, we've only seen a couple of animals today. We saw 2 baboons down at the main camp, and we saw a couple of colobus monkeys or colobus apes in the trees. What kind of animals do you see? We saw some scat from the feces from the hyena and the Minelik bushbuck. What other animals have you seen here while you're working?
There is many animals that you have seen on the paper. I have seen in practical. For example, hyena, Minelik bushbuck, and cat, serval cat.
Some of the serval cats. Have you seen a leopard?
And I haven't seen, but I have heard that there is.
They're here.
Here.
Yes. And we've heard a lot of birds today. Many different kind of birds in the trees.
There is many types of kinds of birds. In name, I didn't identify their name. There is many kinds of birds.
Well, it's a very beautiful place. It's the most beautiful place I've been in Ethiopia, and I think you're doing very good work here with the extension to try to expand the forest. Are the farmers here like the forest? Are they happy to have the forest?
Yeah, they are happy by having the forest, but they don't know whether there is deforestation in another place. They know simply around here.
They don't know what to do, or they
Yeah.
don't. Yeah.
They simply want us to use the forest and cultivate the area for farmland.
Oh, so they like to use it. Yeah.
They want this. To change this idea, we have to change we have to do more.
A different kind of thinking.
Yeah.
It's like we saw the water here. Some of the water is polluted, but if the forest is here, the water will be clean.
Yeah.
So they need to understand it preserves the water
Yeah.
and the air. The air is very clean here. It's a very nice place to be. Well, thank you for talking to us. Well, I'll
you.
take this back to America with me. We've come back down now to the Meru campsite. We went 5.4 kilometers up. I think the Meru campsite is my favorite. It's very green. It has some kind of low growing flower here, purple flower. A lot of that sort of Spanish moss look in the trees. Very pretty. There's a ridge next to it. And the camping area, all the campsites have benches and fireplaces. So this is Meru. Funniest thing they've ever seen. Cool. Cell phone tower. The cell phone works pretty well here. The cell phone in Subeta's great. I can call Addis easy. This is a better road. I think that the road this is better than the Subeta road. Smoother. Lots of duck.